What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, it's being reported that the pound for pound king, the greatest fighter of this era, the undefeated 5-division world champion, 3-division undisputed world champion, superstar boxer, who will be a first ballot Hall of Famer once he retires, Terence Bud Crawford, who is now 42 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 wins by way of knockout, after he put on an absolute masterclass dominant performance against another first ballot Hall of Famer, another 4-division world champion, another 2-time undisputed world champion, and former unified and undisputed super middleweight Mexican superstar boxer Saul Canelo Alvarez, who is 63 wins now, 3 losses, 2 draws, 39 wins by way of knockout. Terence Crawford, in my opinion, won 10 rounds to 2, 9 rounds to 3 at worst. He won a unanimous decision. With that said, everybody's clamoring to know what's next for Terence Bud Crawford, who will turn 38 September 28th. With that said, there's being reported that Terence Crawford is planning to move down to 160 and become a 6th-division world champion. He's a 5-division world champion now. Become a 6th-division world champion, right? Now, people assume Terence Crawford bulked up in weight for the move from 154 to 168, and is well-renowned trainer, 2-time trainer of the year, and will be 3-time trainer of the year, future Hall of Famer Brian Bomac McIntyre. He stated that they were working on this move to 168 for over a year and a half, since the Israel Majamal fight, August of last year. And he stated that, they're not going to vacate the belts and they're not retiring. They're looking to make another move. And Terence Crawford, he stated he wasn't bulking up. He simply just cut down. He just simply didn't have to lose as much weight, right? And so it's being reported that Terence Crawford is eyeing a possible showdown with middleweight boxer and unified Kazakhstan world champion in Janibek, who is 17 wins, no loss, no draw, 12 wins by way of knockout. He holds the IBF and the WBO middleweight titles at 32 years of age. He's 5'11" with a 71-inch arm reach. So it's said that Terence Crawford is looking for a possible showdown with Janibek. He fights and beats Janibek. That makes him a 6th-division champion and a unified middleweight world champion. So it's being said that Terence Crawford wants to be recognized as the middleweight champion as well as the super middleweight champion. The middleweight 160-pound division is the more glamour division than the 168-pound division, and he wants to be recognized as the 68-pound world champion. So he's looking at Janibek, according to these reports, and possible showdown with Cuban superstar, first ballot Hall of Famer, or maybe just Hall of Famer once he retires, and Erislandy Lara, who is 31 wins, 3 losses, 3 draws, 19 wins by way of knockout. Erislandy Lara fights at 160, and Erislandy Lara is a world champion at 160. So he's a southpaw. He's slick, but obviously Erislandy Lara is an older fighter currently as it stands. So with that said, this is what's being reported. How true this is, I don't know. Okay. Because Terence Crawford just beat Canelo a little over 48 hours ago. And boxing is, a sport where, we focus on what's next before the task at hand is even finished. So, he's the Erislandy Lara is the WBA middleweight world champion. Okay. And so it's a possibility that Terence Crawford goes and fights Erislandy Lara. Either which way, You know, if he fought Janibek and beat Janibek, that would just speak absolute volume, right? That would be huge. That would be enormous. If he fought Terence Crawford, drops to 60 and fights Janibek and becomes the unified middleweight champion, as well as still being the undisputed super middleweight, that would just be ridiculous. And make him a 6th division world champion at 38 years old, that would be just ridiculous. But we got to see what's next for Terence Bud Crawford. You know, he is 38. He has nothing else to prove. He's just made a buku amount of money in this fight with Canelo. So let's see how it unfolds and plays out, man. But I would be interested in Terence Crawford drop to 60 and fight Janibek. I love the idea of doing that. I think he beats Janibek. Janibek is too slow for Terence Crawford. And I just think Terence Crawford can outbox Janibek as well. So let's see how it unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.